Hey, what's going on, guys? Merry Christmas. It's Christmas today, and as you can see in the street, there's barely anyone. Going to a gym where I work, so it's a very private gym. A kind of a home gym, but I like it that way because it's gotta be private. There's just gotta be me. All the other gyms are closed, so one of the perks of being a personal trainer is basically having access to my own gym on the holidays. And let's go. I can't wait to show you guys my back workout. I'll have to adjust a lot of stuff because I won't have all the machines, but let's go with it. Big Christmas workout, and then it's gonna be a big feast. I want to show you guys the gym. It's really an amazing gym. It's a private one. So here we have the cables, squat rack, and dumbbells. It's not the biggest gym, but trust me, with the free weights I can pretty much do everything I want. I'll do back, so a lot of pull-ups, some rows, cable stuff, and honestly I feel like my best workouts is when I have the limited equipment, because that's where you kind of get outside the box and you don't take any machine or equipment for granted, and you just give your all every set. By now you know that I love doing circuits. All right, doesn't matter what muscle I'm training, I love circuit training. But it doesn't have to be jumping jacks and stuff that are more cardio, but really getting as much tension on the muscle in a way. So for example, I'm doing lat pull down, well, a variation of it. Then I'll be doing pullover with the elastic, and then I'll be doing pull-ups. So I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. But trust me, when you do train like that in circuits, the pump is just ridiculous at the end. You know what, I'll start with pull-ups, since pull-ups is the hardest one, and then we'll go from there. Let's go. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh yeah. Then right away after, no rest, I just sit down. Whew. Let's go. A little too far. That's the thing when you're a little bit short on the equipment, so you gotta find a way around it. But this works well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now, lastly, great exercise to get that V shape. Get your lats showing from the front. Stretch and squeeze. That's set number 1. I'll do 5 of those, and then I'll move on the rowing stuff. Let's go. Started, but the pump is just ridiculous. Pull-ups, trust me guys, if you're not doing pull-ups, they are the best back exercise. You gotta do pull-ups, you can't work around it. You want a big back, you want a big upper body, pull-ups, master the pull-ups. And don't tell me you're too heavy. If you're too heavy, you're gonna be too strong then, and you gotta be able to do pull-ups. Thing I want to say about pull-ups is that you'll see me, I don't go all the way down, but it's just because I want to keep my tension on my lats. I don't want to put tension on my biceps. I don't want to take off the tension of my lats. So I'm not trying to really lock it and then go back up. just more tension on my joints. So look how I'm doing it. And pull-ups, I can be doing 15 sets in my back workouts. And I go to failure, but I also make sure that I keep the tension where I want it. I make sure that I have a good form. Just adjusting the camera so you guys can see me well. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Woo. Oh yeah. All right, guys, next on the list, we have some rowing. So I always will alternate between, let's say, a pull down, pull-ups, or and rowing. So I will switch it up. So let's say I'll do one pull down, then I'll move to a rowing, then I'll go back to a pull down, and then I'll move to a rowing. All right. So for this rowing, I like trying new stuff too. So now I'm gonna do dumbbell, same both arms together, dumbbell rows, and I'll keep increasing the weight up until it gets too heavy, and then I'll move on a single arm. All right, so I like doing those, and it's very important with those is that you really bend as much as you can while keeping your back straight, of course, but you don't want to be working your traps and your upper back, but rather really engaging your lats. So brace your core, push the butt back, and then row from here. Something you can also do is when you finish, well, you can just row each arm on its own, kinda, just to get it to failure. And that's it. A little bit of posing for you guys. Let's see the back. You know, even though I have never competed, just posing for myself helps me kind of improve my posing. Practice makes it perfect, so just keep practicing. And now I might just basically do one arm at a time, just to pump it up. I'll increase the weight and just have a bit more energy, so why not do a bit more before increasing the weight? Also, another thing that you can do is, so a regular dumbbell row, let's say you have your arm coming in, but I like doing like a meadows row where I have my elbow going to the side. Try to pull to your belly button level. Makes a huge difference. Also, it's not too heavy, but the way I do them is really focusing on controlling the way down, so it makes it so much harder. And pausing 1 second at the top. What I'm supersetting it with, it's basically another kind of rowing. Right here. Let me put the camera right here and show you guys the next. Boom. Yeah, should be good. So it's basically pretty simple. Kind of imitating a seated cable row, but standing. And try to, when you're pulling and you want to work your lats, try to pull to your belly button. Pausing between each set. flexing makes a huge difference. Gets you to connect better with the muscles you're training. A lot of people would do back and triceps, but for me, back and biceps, they go together. It's like a couple, you cannot separate them, you know? Back, biceps, they go together. I can't be doing back and triceps because the next day my biceps will already be sore, so why would I be doing biceps then? Might as well get your biceps to failure on the day you're doing back. It's just how I see it. You're already getting good stimulation, why don't you finish it off? All right, next exercise. I'll be doing rowing with the cables low to high. So I place the handles a little bit lower, and when you're pulling higher, you're also working more your upper back because it's always depending on where your elbows end. So working in my upper back, and I might do that in a superset with TRX, hands like that. I'll show you guys to also work more on my upper back. So let's start with this. Oh, I really feel it in my upper back because I'm holding also 1 second at the top, trying to squeeze it well. Ah. 7, 8, 9, 10. When I clear my back, I close my eyes and I imagine like a crazy back, like Jay Cutler's back. That's the vision. That's how you visualize. Because you can't see it. Oh. I don't usually use it, but I have it here, so hands by my side. Just to really work on my mid traps, longboards. There's no lats in here. This is just upper back traps. Oh! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And when you feel like you have more energy on your back day, you know what you do. Bit more pull-ups, because why not? 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm finishing off with this exercise right here. Trying to improvise a bit, you know, kind of doing a cable rowing. This handle, I'm really finishing off, you know, it's been here for almost an hour and a half. Not bad for a Christmas workout. So, just seal it down and pull it like that. Ah. Right. Ah. 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 Hey. Ah. Back. Goal for next year, competing natural bodybuilding. Ooh. For my biceps also, finishing with a couple sets of biceps after my back workout. So I keep it super simple, 5 sets, high reps. So either hammer curl or regular biceps curl. I go for 12 to 15 reps. I'll start. You know, after my back workout, my biceps are already pretty much fried, so just pump it a bit and I'll be done. So thanks for watching till here. Appreciate you guys. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Subscribe, watch the videos. Thanks for supporting me. Ciao.